create a swatch using the automatic cast on E-wrap cast on method. Here I am pulling out 60 needles, 30 on each side of 0. Then I'm going to use the pusher to push back every other needle. Alright, I'm threading the carriage with the main color yarn. Knit 1 row across. Then I'm going to use the needle pusher to push every other needle back into working position. And knit 1 row. This creates a closed cast on. Next, take your I-cord. This is a wax covered thread that came with my first knitting machine. You can use any cotton thread, and I'm going to place it between the post and the needle, not inside the needle hooks, and hold it while I knit about 10 or 15 rows. Okay, then you gently pull the thread out of the fabric. Sometimes it may get caught on the post. All right. Now at this point, you're going to hang your weights. On this swatch of 60 needles, I'm hanging 4 weights evenly distributed across the fabric. Now I'm going to knit about 20 or 30 rows. Then I'm going to use the transfer needle and transfer the stitch from needle 21 to the adjacent needle on both sides of 0. I'm changing to a contrasting color so I know where to begin counting on my swatch, and I knit 2 rows in a contrasting color. Then break it off and reload the main yarn, which is hanging at the end of the needle bed, and place the thread or yarn into the carriage, and make sure that it is clear underneath the carriage, and knit the required number of rows for your swatch, which in this case is 60 rows. Then you repeat the same process at the top by changing to a contrasting color, which is not shown here, and knit about 10 rows. And here I'm using the transfer tool to bind off the fabric from the machine. Note that I am starting with the second needle from the edge, transferring that stitch to the first needle, and then back onto the second needle. And note my thumb, the thread is wrapped around the thumb so I can easily wrap it into the hook and push the needle back. And I repeat this across the entire bed to bind the fabric off the machine. And this particular method creates a a good looking finished edge on the swatch. I also use this method when binding off all garments from the machine. And here is the finished product. Note the eyelets. At the top, I use the eyelets to let me know what tension gauge I used. Thank you.